welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is Wednesday the 25th of October and it's about 11, maybe 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd just like to welcome all my existing viewers. Thank you for popping back in every fortnight or every time I put up a video just to see what I have to show you. And I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. I've had a few again over the fortnight. Thank you for clicking on my channel just to see what I have to show. And thank you for hitting the subscribe button, like button. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for everybody that's taking the time out of their day to sit there and watch me or do your stitching while I'm talking to you. But thank you for spending this bit of time with me. I do appreciate it. Now I've been doing a fair bit of stitching over the last 2 weeks. I've worked on 9 projects and I've done a total of 10,989 stitches. So not a bad effort. Not a bad effort for 2 weeks, I think. I think I stitched every day. Yeah, every day except for Sundays. So I did both Saturdays as well this fortnight. If hubby works on a Saturday, which most Saturdays he does, then I stitch on a Saturday as well. So it just depends on whether he's working or whether we're out doing things. Now, before I start on the whips, I just have some happy mail and a very big thank you to Denise. I went into my emails Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember which day it was now, and I was quite surprised to find a gift from Heaven and Earth Designs. Now Denise is a very lovely lady. She watches my floss tube. She's a subscriber and I just helped her out with a few things, nothing major, but I didn't expect anything in return. I just did it out the goodness of my heart, but I'm very pleased and I thank you very much. Now she's gifted me the Rusty Cauldron by Lisa Parker. This is what this one looks like. Isn't it gorgeous? Now I have been looking at this one because I love Lisa Parker's work. So I have been looking at this one. I just hadn't got it yet, but now I have. So thank you very much, Denise. This one is going on to my starts for next year. I had a few spots to fill, so this one made it, yes. So this one will be started. I think I've got to start all my my new starts in December to go along with Whip Warriors though. So, but otherwise it's going to be a next year's stitch though. But so loving that one. So thank you again, Denise. I also had another one in my inbox, another Heaven and Earth Designs chart. This one was a Christmas gift. I'm just looking at Christmas stuff around here. This one was a birthday gift, but I can't thank the person that sent it because they sent it anonymous. So this is another Heaven and Earth Designs. It's World Travel Bookshelf by Aimee Stewart. So this is another one that I received. Another big one. I just love my full coverages. So thank you very much, whoever that was. You know who you are. Just like to thank everybody for being so kind in this community. I love this cross-stitch community and we all stick together and help each other out. So thank you very much for that and let's get on with the whips. You might hear Tiger snoring in the background because he's laying right at my feet. I won't pick him up because he's so hot. So he's just spread out. At the moment it is 30 degrees here at the moment in Queensland, so it's going to be another hot day, so I won't bother picking him up just to say hello when he's so hot. I don't think the camera will go down that far. Okay, so let's get into these whips. The first one I worked on, these are actually in the order that I worked on them, because when I work on them I put them in a tub and then I put my cover photo at the front and yeah, they're all in order, just the way it works out. So this is hubby's truck. Now he took the photo. This is the truck he was driving on the day. He took the photo and I converted it into a pattern through Pit to Pat. Now I have been working on the dirt, but I thought I'd have a change. I needed a change from just all the browns. So I already had a little bit of his bumper bar done and a little bit of the tyre done. So I've been working on the tyre. I just needed a change of colour. So I'm going to finish the tyre and a bit of the bumper bar, and I will come back down to the dirt. I'm not going to leave all the dirt to the last minute because otherwise it's too much dirt. So let me show you this one. Sorry if you can hear the noise outside. It sounded like a child yelling, but it's a crow. Crow squawking. Okay, and here we are with this one. So I've moved the Q-snap, so the only thing that's down here is the dirt. So I've been working on the tyre. All my effort's gone into the tyre. Now this one I got 1,873 stitches, and I'm on 6.64%. So when I pick this one up again, I'll probably end up filling in the inside of the tyre. This is the start of the bumper bar. So I'll just keep working up here for a bit, and then I will go back down to the dirt and do some more dirt. I don't want to leave all the dirt to the last minute, but I just needed a change from all the browns and ended up going to all the blacks. So I'll fill in this, which will be, well, they look silver, but be all your greys, and then do a bit here and then go down and do a string in the dirt and come back up. I think that might be the way I'll be doing this one. I know I like to do everything in the Q-snap, but if I do everything in the Q-snap, then I'll be getting most of the truck done and just have all the background. And I don't want to just have background left. I have been working out all my challenges for next year, or my goals that I'm going to be setting myself. Don't know if I'll get them all done, but I will let you know. I'll either do that video tomorrow or Friday and post it. The internet's been a bit slow, so this one I'm doing in the morning. It probably won't be up until tonight or maybe overnight, just depends on the internet. Just a bit slow at the moment. Okay, my next one is The Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. This is a favourite of a lot of people. Now I'm still working over here in the bookcase. Still a lot of bookcase to do. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the truck is done on 18 count Ada. This one is done on 16 count Ada. Now, I started this one, this is my very first Heaven and Earth design. I think it was the very first Heaven and Earth. Well, it's my oldest whip that I have going at the moment. And I didn't know a lot about counts of fabric when I done this one, so that's why it's on 16 count. If I was to do this one now, I would do it on 18 or even a 20 count to give it more definition. Because I think some of the places that I'm working on are a bit pixelated. And I think that's only because it's working on 16 count. But there's nothing I can do about it now. There's no way I'm going to restart it. Because I'm on 38.60%, so I'm not going to restart it. So this is where we are now. So I've been working on this bookshelf. All my threads, because I didn't want to turn it over. So when I work on, before I go, I got 833 stitches. So when I work on this one again, I'll finish filling out this bookshelf and then probably come over and do these two sides of the bookshelf. I'm still undecided whether just to keep going down with the bookshelves or go across. I don't know. I will wait till I finish these bookshelves and then I'll decide. But when I finish this page, I will take it out and show you the whole thing. But yeah, loving this one. This one's going to get a lot more attention next year. Like I said, it's my oldest whip. I started it in 2019. So I really want to get it moving because I have a lot of large whips. So I don't want them. I would like to see this one on the wall. This has got a place in the lounge room already. So I just need to finish it. Okay, my next one I worked on is Elephant Puzzle. This one is by Paine Crafts by Adrian Chesterman. Now, I've done part of the giraffe. All the outline is done. I haven't filled him in completely. I've done the lion's face and I've done bits of this elephant. And I've been working on the tusk and his trunk. Because in one of the games that I play, I had to work on something with a trunk. Now, I think they were thinking of a trunk where you put blankets and that in, but this is a trunk. You put water in it. So that worked. So I've worked my way to the edge of the chart, so I'm just heading up. I'm going to work around and then come back down. So I'll get his head done. Now this one's off the Q-snap, so you get to see the whole thing on this one. That's right, I needed to borrow the Q-snap for another one. Okay, this one I did 600 stitches and this one's on 24.57%. Let's just get it folded. I didn't realise it was off the Q-snap. There we go. So this is this one. Oh, that looks good in the camera. This is on, I think it's 16. Yeah, 16 count Ada. This is one that I dyed myself. I just wanted something a bit green to accommodate the animals. So that's the whole thing. And this is where I've been working. I got this tusk finished and I've just been picking the symbols in here and going wherever they take me up. So that's what I'll just keep doing. I'll just keep picking the lowest symbol. These bits were in the Q-snap because it was only a small Q-snap. So wherever the lowest symbol is, I'll work on that one and just take it up now. But loving that one. It really, I think it's going to look quite nice on the green when it's done. The only problem is when I start working on them, I think, oh yeah, I'll get a little bit of this one done. And then I start working on it, I think, I don't want to stop working on this one. But that's what I've got with most of them. So I guess that's good because you love your projects that way. Okay, the next one. The next one is Tiger. This one is an Artecy. Designer Tarina Clark. This is another favourite of everybody's. Now I've been working on the tiger's head. I've been picking the top symbol and just coming down. Now I had worked on this side last time. This time I've worked from the top of the ear, excuse me, down. And I've actually made it to the back of his body. I actually thought this was when I reached this part, it was this tiger, but I was on the wrong side. Now let's show you this one. Now this one I've done, I only got 897 stitches on this one and I'm on 46.29%. So here we are with this one. So I've been filling in from the top of his ear there was a lot of ninja stitches, so I was filling them in and then I started on his back. So when I come back onto this one again, I might come back over this side, fill in all the ninja stitches. There's a couple up here. Yes, there's a couple up there. So I'll just fill in the ninja stitches and go down again. But it's so realistic. I really do love working on this one. It's going to be a shame to roll it up because then I'm not going to be able to see his face when I work on it. But yeah, so I'll just pick up the the ninja stitches and come down on this side. But yeah, loving this one. Like I said, I got only 897 stitches on it. Just depends on what the challenges get me to work on, or if I've got a very large stitch count to do, then that makes me decide which one I'm going to work on. Because if I've got a lot of colour changes to do at that time, wherever I am on that chart, then I don't want to have to do, say, 1200 stitches, because it will take me 3 days with all the changes. So I try and do one where I know I can roughly get in 1,000 a day. Just depends on the chart and what else I've got left to do and things like that. But we all know things like that anyway. I might just have a drink. Still asleep on the floor. Sorry you didn't get to see him today. Okay, my next one is Map of Australia by Artecy, another design by Tina Clark. Now this one I've been working over this side. I was working in the middle mainly on whites this time, so it might be a bit difficult to see. This one is done on 18 count Ada. Majority of these bags are ones that I've made myself. There is only, out of all this lot, there's only one that I've brought. But I have brought a few bags, but these ones are mainly the ones that I made. This one is in the Q-snap. This is the Q-snap that I borrowed from Elephant Puzzle. This one is done on 18 count Bushfire by Crafty Lady. It's a very, very lovely fabric. It looks good on it when you, oh there you go, you can see a bit more. Won't take it out. But, so what I've been working on is all these whites. I had a white day. Australian map, I got 840 stitches and I'm on 53.45%. Now this was going to be a finish this year, but that didn't work. I got all my finishes done in the beginning of the year, and I don't think I'm going to finish anymore now. But more about things like that in plans. So when I work on this one again, I'll just keep filling in and slowly bring it up. This outlines the rock. This is, I think it's just the ray of sun. It's in here, this part that I'm doing. So I'll try and get that bit finished. But loving that one. When I do my whip parade at the end of the year, I'll have them all out of the Q-snaps and then you can see the whole lot. Okay, my next one. I had a good go on this one. This is Dark Jungle, Temple and Tigers by Ciro Marchetti. It's another Heaven and Earth. I really got stuck into this one. I had a few challenges to do with big amounts. So I'm still working down the bottom here. Done some flowers, done a bit of the lion or tiger. This one is done on 18 count. Sorry if that shook you a little bit. Shouldn't need anything behind this one. This is where we are now. Now, this one I got 2,450 stitches in, and I'm on 4.24%. Now, on this one, I ended up doing more on the flower because there was flower parts at the top, the greenery, and a lot of this greenery here and some purples. I'm not sure about this part. Not sure if I already had this part in. You'll see in the before picture. But that's where another flower comes in. A purple flower, I think. Yes, a purple flower. So all this is just green grass and that in between. But yeah, I'm really loving the way this one's coming along. I think with this one, I'm just going to keep working along the bottom until I reach the end of the Q-snap. And then I'll fill in a bit more. But really loving this one. I really enjoyed doing this one. It was good. So 2,450. Let's see how many days I did on it. 1, 2. That's 3 days work. So I worked on it for 3 days. Yes, because on the Friday I worked on Temple Tiger, which is this one, and Breaking Free. Because I had to get to my challenge. I know they're all big pieces, or most of them are big pieces, but I really enjoy working on them. And after all, that's all that matters. As long as you enjoy what you're working on, then that's fine. I know I probably won't get them all finished, but it's the process. I do have a few that I'm going to get finishes on, but we'll see how we go. I'll give it a good go. My next one is Breaking Free. This is another Heaven and Earth, and it's Ciro Marchetti. Now I'm working along the bottom. My challenge for this one was to reach to the other side and to get the bottom part of Raggedy Ann done, because Pinocchio's done up to, I think, his shoulder. So I wanted to get Raggedy Ann done near enough the same. So I haven't done too bad with that challenge. I think by the end of the year that challenge should be met. I have reached to the other side of the chart. So all I'm doing now is more or less Raggedy Ann in the blue. Here we are with this one. Now this one I got 1,464 stitches, and I'm on 13.36%. Now I know I filled in a lot on the dress, filled in all the gaps. I've started her hand, and then I've just been filling in this. Now I've squared them off, because they're all one colour in each square. So that way I can just take up that colour when I'm take it up to the bedroom and wait for hubby, and I've only got to take up 1 or 2 colours then. That's why I've done that. So what I'd like to do by the end of the year, I'd like to have all this bit done. And then that way the goal should be met. But I'm loving the way that's come together actually. It's done on 18 count Ada. And everything is done 2/1, and I think it's a very good coverage. Most of the threads that I use are DMC. There is a few CXC thrown in, but you wouldn't notice. You wouldn't notice where they are. You won't notice the difference on a big project. There's not a lot of difference in the colour. There might be a little bit of a difference in the shade, but when you're doing such a big area, you won't really notice. It'll just give a bit more texture to it. Well, that's my ideas anyway. Well, this tub's nearly full again, so time to empty it. Okay, my next one is Hubble Bubble by Lisa Parker, another Heaven and Earth. Now, if you watched my stitch with me, this is the one I did on that, and I was working on the cauldron. Well, I ended up still working on it for more of the day, and I ended up getting 1,032 stitches on it. Now, I think I got 150 in the stitch with me. This one is done on 18 count. lost my needle then. Here we are with this one. Now I was working on this part of the cauldron when I done the stitch with me. So I've still been filling in this side, and I got all this part of the leg all filled in. And then I started to move over to this leg. So not a bad effort, 1,032 stitches. This one's on 18.58%. So when I work on this one again, I want to finish this part of the cauldron. So I'll finish that leg. There's another leg in there. So I'll finish that, get more of the cauldron done. And then I'll end up doing the cat's paw and bringing that up. But this is another one where it's got good coverage. I can't wait to get more of these done and see them out of the Q-snap. So loving that one. I was going to show you Tiger, but he's behind a few things, so I don't think you'd see him. It's too hot to pick him up. And my last one that I worked on is Animal Kingdom. This one is done on, I think it's 18 count. I haven't written this one on here. Pretty sure it's 18 count Ada. Now I've started in the middle, so I've been working on this shelf here. Now I've been filling in the bottom of the shelf and trying to get this fox done. This is the one that I worked on yesterday. This is where we are now. So I stitched 1,000 stitches and I'm on 3.60%. Now, as you can see from the before picture, I filled in a lot here. So the majority of that is filled in except for parts of the shelf. I filled in a lot here, some up here, and some blacks, and just a couple of strands on the fox. So next time I work on this, I will try and get the fox done. He hasn't got many stitches left in him, but yeah, I'll just be filling in more or less. Start here and just fill in, get the rest of the water done, and then go over. Gradually work my way over. But yep, really enjoying this one as well. Up there is, oh, I'm nearly done. There's a couple of ninja stitches. So loving this one as well. This is another one that's going to take a while. They've got about close to 350,000 stitches in them. But we'll do the stats at the end of the year. I'll tell you how many stitches I've stitched on each one over the year and see how the challenges have gone. Well, that's it for my whips. Like I said, I've worked on 9 projects and got 10,989 stitches. So not a bad effort, I don't think. We have a little bit of haul. Besides those 2 charts, I also got cross stitch gold on the D-stash page. I mainly got it for him, but there is a few other ones that I wouldn't mind, like a cat, but I was thinking I might take a photo of Tiger and put Tiger on a cushion. This one I'm going to make into a cushion. There's some beautiful designs. There is a nice rabbit. Nice panda. they'd be alright on cushions. And have scatter rugs everywhere. Scatter cushions. Polar bear. So there's a few in there that I wouldn't mind doing. They're on the list, but they're not in my plans for next year. So what I will be working on coming up, the only 3 full coverages that I didn't get to work on this fortnight are the kids. So I'll be working on them. Christmas shop by Ciro Marchetti, so I'll be working on that one. And I Love You by Randall Spankler. I'll be working on that one. As for any of the other ones, more or less just what comes out of the tub. So if I go with what's the way they're in the tub, it would be the Linfox truck again. Toy shop. That's 5. Elephant puzzle. 6. Tiger. 7. We'll go 8. And Australia map. So that's 8 that I'd like to work on. So we will see how we go. But the first 3 that I didn't work on this fortnight will be up there first. And then I normally just take them as they come out of the tub. So they all get worked on. The only, once I've finished these few shops that I've got to travel to in road trip, then I've got to do all my shopping stitching. So that's when these little ones, well, not little ones, but my other charts will come in, like, because I only have to do, say, 200 at a time or 300. That's when this one will come in. So this one will come in soon. So will Florentine, Mirabilia, and what was the other one? Ice Fairy, I think it is. Let me have a look on my list. Yes, Ice Fairy. So those ones will come in when I do my shopping for my road trip. See, normally I do the shopping as I go, which, unless you're in the group, you're not quite sure what I'm talking about. But you travel to different shops and you let them know you're in a shop, and then they'll give you a item to shop for, and that's so many stitches. Now I haven't, normally I've been doing my shopping items as I go, but this year, this leg I haven't. I've left them all for the last minute. So when I reach the campground, I will do that. So that's when I'll be working on these ones a bit more, because these ones I've been a bit slack with those ones. I've been working more on the full coverage because full coverage has been calling to me, but I still want to get these ones done. Now these will be put into my rotation for next year. They will be getting worked on at a different angle, I might as well say, but all that will be revealed in plans, which is either tomorrow or Friday. Just depends how time goes. But you will get one this week. I've just got to get, then I've just got to get it to upload. Okay, well my next normal floss tube will be Wednesday the 8th of November. So that'll be 52. And then the next one would be the 22nd. Now I'm pretty sure we're either away or we just get back. So, well, I'll talk about that next time. There'll be a gap anyway for holidays. I'll talk about that one in my next floss tube. Not now. Otherwise I might confuse myself as well as confuse everybody else. Okay, so I will see everybody again tomorrow or Friday. Then I'll try and do a stitch with me on the 1st of November. See how we go. Just depends on what chart I'm up to. Unless there's a certain one you want to see me do a stitch with me on, leave it in the comments and then I'll stitch on that one. If not, it just depends on what challenges I'm doing to what one I need to work on for stitch count. But it's all good. So that's it for me. But thank you again, Denise. Really love this one. This one's going to go on the wall next to Hubble Bubble. Rusty Cauldron. Yeah, love it. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it for me. Just like to say thank you to everybody that's clicked on play to spend the time with me today. It means a lot. It means more than what you realise. But thank you again. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my existing ones. If you haven't subscribed and you've watched the channel and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the little bell, and then you'll know every time I put a video up. I will be getting more frequent with the videos. I need to do some more stitch with me's. If there's anything else that you would like to see, I have done a finish video not long ago, so that's up there for everyone to see. I have done a craft room tour. I've done the flip through for Disney books. So if there's anything else you want to see or anything else you want to ask me, just put it in the comments and I will respond to you. I did have one lady that wanted to know, Julie from Stitching at the Cabin. She wanted to know, was that a Titanic? Now, I hope this doesn't make you sick, but yes, it's a Lego Titanic. That's what my husband built. Took him a while, but he only gets weekends to do it. But yeah, it's up there so that the cat doesn't get it. That's why when the cat's behind me, I'm always watching, is he going to jump up there? Because there's heaps of Lego pieces in there. And we've still got the book, but pretty sure hubby wouldn't like to have to redo it. Or try and work out where one piece goes or two piece goes in the middle. But he's been pretty good. I don't think... Oh yes, you can see. There he is. He's just laying down there. Hope that didn't make you sick. But yeah, he's just laying down there. He's nice and cool down there. But thank you again, everybody, for coming. My email address is down below as normal. My Instagram is funwithcrossstitch with underscoring between each of the words. And there is a Facebook group, Fun with Cross Stitch. If you want to join that, go along and click on the link. You have to answer the 3 questions. Otherwise you won't be accepted in. There's been a couple I've had to decline because they're not answering the questions and we're not sure if they're actually real people or are they scammers, and we don't want any scammers in there. I've already got rid of one person who was a scammer, so we only want people in there that are gonna be, you know, stitchers and people that want to know things or just want to share their projects. Everyone's got to be kind and courteous in there. No hate comments or anything like that. Everybody's out there doing this craft, just having a good time, doing their best and doing what they love doing. So thank you everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I hope you all have a good day. I will see you very soon. Thank you guys. Bye for now.